I smelled marijuana in my home, sir. Yeah, not a good moment for me. I knew immediately it wasn't going to be my girl. I knew it was going to be my son. I went right to his room, and I did not go in easy. I did not knock. I went in hard. I kicked the door, and I was like... And there's my son. He's laying on his bed. His eyes are as big as Frisbees. And he's staring at the ceiling fan as it slowly rotates through what can only be described as a fog of marijuana smoke. And I got pissed off. I go, Vinny, are you smoking pot? And he looked at me and he giggled. He goes, no. Oh, really, Vinny? Was it a bag of pot inadvertently catch fire in your room? Maybe you accidentally left the bag of pot in the windowsill and the sun came through the window and magnified itself and set some pot on fire. And now you got that whole pot paranoia. He's like, oh, can that happen? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I yelled at him. I did not yell at him. I did not yell at him because yelling will do no good. It's not like he didn't know smoking marijuana was going to be a problem. It's not like he rolled the joint and said, I wonder if Dad's going to mind if I spark up as he changes the infant. He knew smoking pot was going to be a problem. He did it anyway, so I did the only thing I could think of. I called the cops. That is tough love. That is super nanny shit right there. 2 cops answered the call. There was an old cop, about 45 years old, very official, very cop-like. I understand. We have a marijuana situation in the domicile. I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but my boy's upstairs smoking dope. And I want to have him arrested. A younger cop, 23 years old, probably applauded himself. Because when I said I wanted to have him arrested, he rolled his eyes and when I goes, narc alert, narco! The older cop goes, we'll go upstairs and take a look. They go upstairs, and there's my son. He's got the window open, and he's furiously trying to fan marijuana smoke out of the room, but there's a northeast wind blowing, so it's just not working out for him. All that pot smoke's blowing right back in his face. He's not wasting a moment of it. He's like, my son thinks he's getting shotgunned from God right now. I go, there he is, officers, arrest that boy. And the older cop goes, well, where's the marijuana? I go, look at the room. Don't you see the smoke? Obviously, he smoked the marijuana. And the older cop goes, well, if there's no marijuana, we can't search the room. And sure as shit, the younger cop was looking at the fan going, that is just wicked. I go, well, search the room. And he didn't smoke at all. Search the room. And he goes, I can't search the room, Mr. Brand, because this is his room. No, this is most definitely not his room. This is my room. This is my room in my house. The driveway you parked in, that's my driveway. That young girl in the kitchen, the one yapping her head off, that's my daughter. This whole shooting match is mine. It's just a room I'm letting him sleep in so I can figure out a way to move without him knowing about it. And he goes, well, Mr. Brand, we can't search the room. He goes, but I will allow you to search the room, and if you search the room and find marijuana, we'll arrest the boy. But I can only give you 5 minutes. And now my son starts laughing in my face. Because his room is a pigsty. He knows there's no way I'm going to find marijuana in under 5 minutes. And he's laughing, and I want to punch him right in the throat, but I can't because the cops are right there. So I got cocky. I go, okay, officer, I'll do your job for you. I'll do your job. I got that whole thing going on in my head. And I see my son's cell phone that I bought for him, $500. I pick it up, and I shake it in his face. I go, this is how you pay me back? And I was so worked up that I dropped the cell phone. And when it hit the floor, it fell apart, and so help me God, a little bag of marijuana spilled right out of the back of that cell phone. Yeah, I had CSI'd that situation properly in under 5 minutes. And you are cocky when that happens. I'm like, there it is, officers. Do your duty. Arrest that boy. And they did, man. They put him up against a wall. They frisk him. And as they're frisking him, I started having bizarre anti-cop thoughts. I'm like, oh my God, look at these pigs just burst into my son's room without a search warrant. And they arrest him, and they bring him downtown. And as they're walking out of his room, I was really cocky. I'm like, yeah, you are going down, clown. My house, my rules, go! And I sat down in my son's room on one of his stools, and I just drank in the moment. I took back my house, and I did what a father has to do. And about 5 minutes later, I'm like, holy shit. I have my own kid arrested. What the hell is wrong with me? What am I, an idiot? And I'm sitting there feeling remorseful, and now my cell phone rings, and it's my son calling me to bail him out of jail. He goes, I don't know, I'm still stoned. So there I am 15 minutes later with $1,000 of my money. Bailing him out of jail like a battered wife. It's the first time, he didn't mean it. We're going to get counseling, he really loves me. All the cops are looking at me and laughing. That's the same jackass that called us. That's him, play the tape. 6 weeks go by, his court case comes up, he's got no money to hire an attorney. I find out if he gets convicted, he's going to have a permanent drug record. Kid's 18 years old, I can't let that happen to him. So I had to hire an attorney. It cost me $4,400 to defend my son in a case that I started. They got my son on the witness stand. They go, did you smoke pot? He didn't even blink. He goes, no, I didn't. The judge got mad. He goes, come on now, Vincent. How do you explain that big fog of marijuana smoke these officers said they saw? And my son goes, well, my dad thinks that maybe the sun came through the window. They put me on the witness stand. I have to testify. I can't testify. I can't testify because I can't lie. I can't say he wasn't smoking pot because they got me on tape going, my boy's smoking dope, come get him. And I can't say he is smoking dope because I'm trying to get him acquitted so I don't want him to get convicted. Can't lie, can't tell the truth. I'm sure as shit not going to lie because I am not going to do jail time for perjury where this son of a bitch skates away free. No way I'm doing 6 months and he's at my house enjoying my big screen TV that whole time. So I pull the whole I do not recall. I did not recall anything. Is your name Vincent Brandt? I do not recall. Is that your son, Vincent Brandt? I do not recall. It got ridiculous. Are you wearing shoes? I have no idea. I do not recall. I would recall so little that they just threw the case out there. Like, you know what? It's going nowhere. We throw the case out. I beat the case by being hostile. And now I'm driving my son home, and nobody is talking in that car. This is a very heavy car ride home. And the whole time I'm thinking, I'm now going to say to my son the ultimate father thing to let him know how serious what he did is. And I'm thinking, but I got nothing. We pull up to my house, I park my car, I give him my meanest park. And I give him my meanest father look, and before I could say a word, he looks at me and he goes, I hope you learned your lesson.